Welcome, everyone, boys and girls, to Go Through Our World. Just express yourself, baby, because that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah.
Hi, it's me, Gertrude. Today I'm going to be interviewing someone about art. Everybody knows how much of a big fan of art I am. Today I'm going to be getting the mindset and the psychology of other artists as I'm on my quest for inspiration. So, hi.
Hi.
Can you please tell us your name and what kind of art you make?
My name is Luis Montegudo, and I use a drip technique. I paint with a spoon. That's what I do. I use fashion, flowers, anatomy, and text for the most part of my inspiration.
How come you paint with a spoon instead of a fork or a knife, or where did that come from?
Well, I've tried painting with a fork and knife at one time, but it was a very depressing point in my life, and I didn't really enjoy it as much. I wound up stabbing a lot of canvases, so a spoon was pretty safe.
That's sexy. Can you please tell us how long have you been doing this?
I've been painting for most of my life. This technique in particular, probably like the last 12 or 13 years.
Is this something that you've wanted to do your whole life? Did you wake up one morning when you were a little boy, and said, "I want to be a painter today"?
I'm not sure I look at it as painting. To me, it's just more like art, expression, communication.
How long have you been wanting to do that?
Every day.
What were your first paintings that you made?
My first paintings, I'd always have to ask people what to paint. I never knew what to do. I just knew I wanted to do something. But I just didn't know how to communicate and express myself, really.
Okay. So where do you get your inspiration from for your drawings or your paintings?
Well, I used to use fashion magazines as like my journals and sketchbooks, and then I bridged over into sort of doing photography, and where I would basically like just choose people's clothing from their closets and take portraits of them and whatnot, and use that.
That's cool. I think now what I want to do is I want to take a around and take a look at some of your pieces.
Sure.
Because I couldn't help but notice that you have a drawing of a seahorse, and my notebook has a seahorse on it.
That's pretty funny.
So, let's take a little journey around your art studio, and let's talk about some of your artwork.
Sure. Feel free to just pull things back and look around, or I'll pull things up for you.
Alright. So, tell us a little bit about this piece.
Tell you about it? Well, it basically says, how can you be awake when you don't even dream? That's it. It's pretty simple. It's up to the viewer to decide what they see. I can't really tell you what it means.
And she's got black boots on with paint on, and they're wedge boots. They look kind of like the boots, and she looks kind of like Santa Claus because she has red pants on, and she has black boots on, and I like her.
Yeah, cool.
She's cool. Can I ask you what kind of girls you like?
I would say there's a particular kind, but they have to be smart.
Do you think I'm smart?
So far.
Okay, so let's keep going. Sorry. Alright.
Want to take a look through it? Want to pull these out for you?
So this says black and blonde ambition. She has like a banana coming out of her butt, and she has pink socks on. There's pink in my socks.
There is.
Also pink in my socks. And she has blonde hair like me, and she's wearing red, and I also like that color. Where did you get this painting from in your mind?
It's just sort of things that, I think about, basically. It's like just playing on words and letting people interact with the piece itself. And it could be like if you have pink bones. Do you have pink bones?
No, but when I have pink bumps on my ass.
Interesting.
A mosquito bit me the other night, and I'm sorry about that. Okay, so look, this is like you put your handprint on it, or you can put it upside down, or it can look like a fan blowing in your face in the wind.
Good.
So this is like looks like a little bit darker than some of your other work.
You think so?
Yeah, is that okay?
Of course.
All right.
It's up to you.
All right, and what does this mean to you? Where did you go? Where did you go in your mind when you made this? Where did you go in your mind when you made this? Something like this will bring me free the fuck out, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's not really meant to be that dark, so you don't have to stress out or anything. It's just basically a hand and foot, it's anatomy, and then, you know, so many things happen with the hands. Some things are left out, but for the most part, you know, your hands can be tied behind your back, black magic, hand jobs. Rough, dirty, then you see your feet. So much can happen there.
Yeah.
You need a tissue or anything?
No, I didn't want to have any boogers in front of you, so now let's move on to this one. Because this one kind of like evokes more of like, it looks like a flower patch, and that's something that I also like to draw. I like to draw flower patches. But then it looks like it's like exploding with like little faces everywhere, or they could be ants, or they could be like sperm, or it could be like a splatter, or it could be like you're on shrooms and you threw up and everything went everywhere, and then you can make something in your imagination from it. Is that what you were trying to do?
Yeah, it's a combination of flowers, sex, and violence to a degree.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, moving forward. This one I like a lot because she has pink and black stripes on. I have pink and black stripes on. And she has blonde hair. I have blonde hair. And her shoes look like bananas with sticks on the end of them. And she has on red earmuffs because she's kind of cold because she doesn't have a shirt on.
Yeah. Sounds like you're thinking a lot about bananas.
I'm going to sit here and play with myself for a little bit. So, can you tell us about like your first crush or your first kiss?
My first kiss, I sort of thought this was going to be more about the artwork.
Well, I just wanted to know. The audience wants to know. The audience is intrigued.
Well, my first kiss was pretty interesting. It was fun. It was very wet.
Oh, yeah? Why?
Well, you know, the whole exchange and whatnot. Sort of just kept going on, and it just built up.
If I buy one of your artwork, or you could, can you, maybe something that like, if I pay you, like, if I tip you, do you think you would kiss me?
Maybe if you bought an artwork and it was a good tip.
Like my whole entire life, all I ever wanted to do was have a boy like me, was have a boy with a beard, that drew pictures, that had like art, and this looked really nice and cool, and like no matter where I go, what I do, I can't seem to find it in my life. And to be honest with you, I thought when I came here today that we could have something. Anyway, so tell us a little bit about this piece. Since you don't like me. Go on. Moving forward. Never backwards, never sideways. Run in a circle. I'm going forward in my life. I don't know what you're doing, but I hope you don't.
You want to That painting, it's a field of flowers. You know, to me, it more just reflects people just sort of moving together, if anything. You know, and what's most important to me about this one in particular, which I don't normally go into it, but I will, is the fact that everybody's basically moving in somewhat of the same direction, and it should be a forward type of feeling.
That's exactly what I just said. Oh my god! So, tell us like some about your favorite colors and why.
I think for me the colors are just more a reflection of my state of emotion during that particular time. Right now, pinks are very prevalent for a bunch of different reasons, but it has been very close. But it has been for a while.
I have a pink pussy. Do you want to see?
That could be interesting.
Just kidding. So let's go on, without further ado, to our one of another things we have in common, our apparent love for seahorses.
Yeah, seahorses are super cool.
That's all I ever
Why do
wanted.
you like them?
All I ever wanted was 3 seahorses. They bring me good luck.
Why?
They're because they're the only people that ever understood me. Whenever I was in the jam, whenever I didn't feel good, or feel like I belonged in the world, all I had to do was lick a seahorse and make a wish, and everything in my life became better. Everything in my life became more clear, became more magical, became more visual, became more of, you know, something that I can relate to in my life. Someone that didn't judge me. Somebody didn't judge me for being Gertrude. And that was a seahorse. So tell us about it.
Well, it's pretty self-explanatory, I'll be honest. I'm not sure what you want me to tell you.
Why did you decide to draw a fucking seahorse?
I also like seahorses, as we have discovered. And I thought it'd be interesting to draw not quite a seahorse, but more what the bones of a seahorse would be like. Which is what that is.
If you were really hungry, would you eat it?
Yes.
What do you think it would taste like? Boogers?
Pussy.
Oh, that's so hot. Fuck. So you asked me what I like seahorses. I asked you like seahorses.
That's something that would taste like seafood, I'm sure.
I like seafood. Why do you like them? Why do you like them? Why the fuck do you like them?
Like what?
Seahorses, damn it!
Because they're horses in the sea. Self-explanatory.
Alright, is there any other special pieces that come to mind that you think that you would like to share with the audience today?
Special pieces, let's see. Well, everyone loves peacocks. Who doesn't like a good peacock?
I knew you were hitting on me!
This one's pretty interesting. I like this one.
Let's see.
Are you paying attention?
Oh my god, I'm paying attention. I was looking at your pants. I fucking love this. I had a teacher in first grade. Her name was Mrs. Wisher, and she was a witch. And she didn't like me because she also knew that I was a witch, and my twin brother threw a desk at her, and she only wore purple. And one time when we were in the schoolyard, I caught her with her hands behind her pants. And she only wore purple, and they fired her because she was a witch. And this reminds me a lot of her. You want to tell me what this reminds you of?
Well, it doesn't remind me of anything in particular. It's more the thought that came to my mind in terms of the phrase. It's all about the phrase.
And where do you get these, like, outfit inspirations from? Tell us about it.
I love, the way clothing looks on people, especially when it looks good or interesting or styled.
Do you like what I'm wearing?
Definitely. I like those pants.
There are faces, shoelaces, I wear bracelets. There are faces. Can you tell us about the animal heads?
So about the animal heads, yeah, we all have different sorts of animals inside of us to a degree. These are just some of the ones I chose to just recognize this particular moment.
Do you think I could put one on?
Yeah, you should definitely put that cock in your head.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry, I meant to say rooster.
There are faces, I am going places. When I was in 7th grade, I wore braces. I'll take a pencil and I'll erase it. Oh, this misery, cause I love art. And it makes me happy. I feel dappy and wappy, and I like to rappy, and this making me happy.
If you fix your hair up a little bit, you'd be better suited with that fox in your head.
Do you think I'm foxy? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Huh?
Well,
I think you like
I said
me.
if you fix your hair for a second.
I said I think you like me. And that's okay. There are times when you need someone. I will be by your side. Took my glasses off so I could look prettier for you.
Your glasses look nice.
Okay. Do you think if, I wanted to go out with you sometime, we could make something happen?
You mean like talk about more art? Sure.
Oh no, I mean like a date or something.
We should probably keep it professional right now.
Okay.
Sorry, I have to take this call. I'll be right back. Excuse me.
Okay. Bye! God! What is it going on? Losing you all around here. Hey guys, that was my Hey, so find some love. Another time, another person that I can appreciate Gertrude. Gertrude. That's what you're supposed to do. That's supposed to do. See you on the flip side, bitches. Peace.
Thank you, everyone, boys and girls, for watching Gertrude's Art World, because that's what you're supposed to do. See you on the flip side, bitches. Sorry, I had an itch in my vagina. Bye.